Hello everyone and welcome to my little corner of the internet. My name's Michael and I'm bitten by a radioactive book. Today is Monday and that means review time on my channel. I'm going to review Fortune's Pawn by Rachel Bach, a space opera with romance elements. In Fortune's Pawn we're following the character of Deviana, who is called Devi for most of the time, and Devi is a mercenary when we meet her, and she's just on the brink of leaving her mercenary company, or just left her mercenary company, and she wants to do better work, and her ultimate goal in life is to become a devastator. The Devastators are the elite fighters of the king of the Paradoxian space empire. So the Paradoxians in this world, or in this universe, seem to be humans, but humans that are different from the Terrans. There's a second human faction that is called the Terrans, and the Paradoxians have a society that is on the one hand very religious. They kind of pray to their king, the god king, and yeah, the whole terminology is very archaic, very knightly. Some of the soldiers are called knights and something like that. So yeah, that you can see that Rachel Bach has her roots in the fantasy genre, where she writes under the name of Rachel Aaron, and she wrote the Eli Moon Press series there, so she's technically not a new author, and she also has I think a self-published urban fantasy series out at the moment, or at least the first book, where the characters are dragons in an urban fantasy modern kind of setting. That seems very interesting as well, but let's get back to this space opera that she writes under the name of Rachel Bach. And to achieve the goal that Deviana has, that is becoming a devastator, she gets the tip that there is like a space trader, a captain, that goes through security personnel really quickly. So he's always like in dangerous situations, and yeah, has lots of his security personnel killed, and that when somebody would do like well on his ship, that might get the attention of the Devastators and could bring Devi to be a Devastator in the end. And on this ship where she gets on, we have a lot of interesting characters. There are some aliens on the ship. I won't spoil what kind of aliens, because Rachel Bach did a very good job in world building. She has very interesting alien races, and as I said, some are like crew members on board. That is where the novel actually has a lot of strength, because the interaction between the characters on the ship is very interesting. The characters are all really well drawn. There is a love interest for her on the ship. That is where the romance part comes in, and overall, yeah, the characters are really well drawn. It has a lot of action in it, so you got like 3-4 very good fighting scenes. So if you're into action and fast-paced storytelling, that is really cool, because the fighters in this world all wear like battle suits. So some are really wearing like 1,000 pounds of steel battle suits, and yeah, they can do fantastic deeds with their armor, and it's really fascinating to see this a little bit over the top fighting going on. So yeah, the action is very is done really well, and overall the plot is interesting. I had a small issue with the kind of combinations the romance and the plot do in the end. So for me, in the last third of the book, the romance was on one or two occasions too dominant in the whole storytelling, but it was not in a way that was like totally off-putting for me. I had just wished she did two things maybe differently, and that is the main reason why I rated it 4 stars in the end instead of 5, because overall it's a very fun read, it's a very light read with, as I said, great characters, great world building. Only for me personally, the match-up between plot and romance in the end was too dominant. But especially if you're a reader that has no issues with romance, or maybe even seek out romance, then this is a fantastic book and maybe a 5-star read for you. So yeah, I would basically recommend this for everyone who's looking for a fun read. It has no like really deep themes buried in there. Rachel Bach is not an author, I think, where her main goal is to really make you think about stuff. She just likes to, basically make a good time for you, and that's what you get when you read Fortune's Pawn. So overall, Fortune's Pawn, 4 out of 5 stars. So that's it from me today. I hope you liked this little review. If you did, please hit the like button. If you want to see more of me, subscribe to my channel. If you want to know what's coming up on my channel, look inside the description box. There's a little segment called On the Horizon. I wish you a good day and hope you get bitten by a really good book too. Bye.